Eric Lanask here in Miami at ITEXPO. On the program with me I have Eric Levitt from Endstream. Eric, good to see you. Great to have you back.
Great to be here as always.
So let's cut to the chase. You've got some exciting stuff to talk about. You've got a new SMS network.
Yes,
Tell me about it.
We completed the construction of the SMSC earlier this year. Not that there's been much of a year, but it's early enough in the year. And we're in the process of churning up most of our interconnects. We have over 70 interconnections planned internationally that'll complement our voice infrastructure. We are using the same routing platform that we use for voice for SMS, and we have all of the data loaded that allows us to compete directly with some of the hubs and deliver our clients pricing and message quality similar to what they would receive from a lot of the directs without necessarily paying the same pricing.
What differentiates message quality?
It's actually interesting because it's very similar to voice quality in a lot of respects. For example, the capability of delivering the message reliably. Mm-hmm. In a lot of cases, the delivery confirmation may be forged, for example, in a lot of bulk deliveries. And that creates problems for end users. The DLR could be forged, for example, which will result in customers and end users believing that they sent a message when in fact that they sent the message and it was delivered to the end user when in fact it was not delivered to the end user. Similarly, the message could be delivered with the wrong originating subscriber information. So your end user sends a message to the foreign user, and then the foreign user receives the message from some other party than the originating message. So with our service, we're guaranteeing that the message routing is delivered directly to the end party's carrier, which results in a higher quality message.
Who are you selling to?
We're initially working only with our retail customers, and that's the first rollout, which will happen in February, where we're offering message origination and termination from our DID products, because we have a lot of requests for that amongst the business services. And then subsequently, we're rolling out message origination to all of our DID customers. That's happening in the March and April timeframe, and we already have message origination to all of our beta DID customers, and that's been available since the beginning of January. We'll be rolling out the message termination network at the end of the first quarter, and then the beginning of the second quarter, so about March, April timeframe, which will include the first set of routes, which will include India, Israel, Canada, and UK, where we have a lot of our direct carrier relationships and we have licenses, and then subsequently to another 70 countries by the end of the year.
Wow, exciting, very exciting stuff. When did you start the process? You said you just finished building it this year. How long did it take? It's
taken about a year to set up the underlying infrastructure in order to deliver high quality messaging. Mm-hmm. You can set up an SMSC in as quickly as a week or two. The SMS network is, the SMS origination products are very simplistic. The SMS network itself is very complex. So if you want to compete in the broader messaging market, it does require about a year worth of development to be able to generate the routing that's required and a lot of the intelligence that's required to build a full SMSC.
Are there additional services that you're now going to go forward and look at adding to your portfolio?
Well, we'll certainly be adding MMS capability later this year. We're starting with just straight text, and part of that has to do with the fact that the end user equipment has limited MMS support capability on the landline side. Clearly on the mobile side, that's very, very common at this point. So we'll be adding MMS capability. We're also going to be adding a lot of application functionality through a variety of partnerships to be able to manage large-scale texting and to be able to manage large-scale messaging and consumer behavior type products. So those will be integrated through partnerships as we go throughout the year. And those products will be available to our retail customers probably in the second quarter of this year, with some being brought on in the third quarter of this year.
Wow, exciting, very exciting stuff, Eric.
Great.
It was great catching up. Look forward to hearing more next time. Thank you for being on the show.
Always a pleasure to be here. Thank you.